See, sometimes they just need a leg up, a little help. But I did that under the nonprofit. Okay? Offset the taxes and got him back on his feet. He was willing to work. Half the homeless people don't want to do a damn thing, just like you. Half of you are lazy as can be. The other half got to go get it. It's up to you. Food delivery, that's $100,000 per month. They proved that they do 4 times than a McDonald's does under nonprofit. You can provide jobs and get a big paycheck if you want. The SS4 creates an 1120. Very simple. How you receive money matters. You receive money, you tax, probate till you're dead. Corporation receives money, no tax due to you're profitable. So understanding how to play the game to win. Nonprofit action items. First, we have to get the goal set up. I would like you to do a thrift store. I'd like you to have a building donated to you under a thrift store. Okay? I'd like you to think about all the things that go in the thrift store. I can fill it up in a week. In a week, I can get a thrift store and everything on consignment. Everybody can make money at the same time getting a paycheck. But it's a choice. The goals, we have to set it up, no problem. The next thing, it's a 1023 form. We have to understand the irs.gov. Irs.gov. Who's in charge? They are. 1023 form. The nonprofit news. I got in trouble about this as well. Harold Stokes, my mentor, my professor, one of my attorneys years ago. My nonprofit book had an exemption sample 1023 filled out. It said sample across the whole thing. We got this nasty letter from the IRS saying, all right, your clients turned it in as a sample to file it. People took it out of the damn book and sent it to the IRS to get an exemption. And I got caught. I didn't do it. They did it. There's always some turd trying to knock me down, just like they try to do you. So Harold went back to the IRS and said, we're going to remove it from the book. Okay? So in the warehouse, we had people take a razor blade and a paper cutter, and we cut it out of the book. We took the sample of the 1023 that was filled out of the book. But I also took those samples and gave away for free. I took it out of the book. I told him I would. But again, if you see the word sample, don't turn it in like it's a real thing. Damn. The nonprofit news. 1023 is a 501c3 exemption. Write it down as your checklist. If you need a cheat sheet, you have basically a short form, long form online. We'll even give you the link to that too. We're trying to help you, and we don't charge you fees to help you. We should. You'll learn more from me than you ever learned in your life. You should have paid me $1 million because I'm going to make you, I'm worth 10 million. Policy and procedure manual. Go online and find the one I did for IBM a long time ago. Simple. Policy and procedure manual. See, you're going to look at house, duplex, fourplex apartment building, or a building leasing for free. If you deal with brokers, they're going to lie to you. They're full of doo-doo. Find out who owns it and makes the decision. They're just looking for the damn commission, and that's all they do. Multiple functions, nonprofit. Qualify in other states. If I was you, I'd do a corporation in California, nonprofit. Get the exemption, go into the dashboard here, and then go to all 50 states and go, whee! You see, you can create over $100 million in nonprofit and help other people too if you want to. Loan money, homeless people. How about we have a credit union we set up for basically homeless people? All right, why don't we set up a credit union to help people donate money? Business opportunity, thrift store, debt consolidation. Okay. Go international, go worldwide, we can do that too. The Red Cross did. Working with other nonprofits. Nonprofit fundraising, okay. Getting money from other nonprofits. You see, if you bring in too much money in a nonprofit, you got to donate money to other nonprofits. You got to spread the money around a little bit, but it's going to be up to you. Grant money's kind of fun. I like that. How to get a paycheck and help other people. If you have profit and nonprofit working in conjunction with an LLC in Nevada, when you get that pattern of 3 to pattern of 5, eventually you're going to donate your time and maybe get a paycheck from nonprofit, or you might not need one. So again, what do we get to do? The exemption, 501c3 exemption. We get to play, public benefit. From there, down the road, you're going to get what's called, all right, public benefit, yes. You're going to get foundation status, write down foundation status. So we're going to have fun. I'm standing in the Ray Reynolds University, which is nonprofit. It's one of the oldest nonprofit exemptions in history, by the way, if you don't know that, as we play. We get to have those articles and do whatever we want. Still a neutral name. Neutral. Again, state and federal filings. Figure the state you're in, you do it your state, no problem, or we do it in our state. We'll help you do that too. Bottom line, under the nonprofit, they get to work in conjunction. Okay? They get to help each other. Pay tax, buy a Lamborghini, pay tax, buy a spaceship, pay tax, have a nonprofit. Would you rather pay more tax or would you rather help more people? You have the decision you have to make. It's going to be up to you. Homestead, irrevocable trust, transfer equity, working in conjunction. What does this mean? Your corporation should do 4 things as a corporation, 7 things as divisions. Then you want to tie in your LLC in Nevada and protect all the equities and assets. And then you want to have the nonprofit to give back, community, offset taxes, and create jobs. The ability to play the game to win. That's the ultimate goal for all of us. See, understand something. Nonprofit doesn't mean you can't bring in a lot of money. But again, you work in conjunction. That's why we did through the Ray Reynolds University. 501c3 exemption. What do we get to do? Simple. See, you need to put your ducks in a row. SS4, SSN. I created the division process in 1985-86. It's very simple. First of all, I didn't want to pay franchise tax fee. Next, I found I turned it into 86, 89 ways to play. Again, that gives you the chance to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. I would like you to think about setting up divisions for your son and daughters. Okay, no matter if they're past the age of 18, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. How about your grandkids? How about we get them to start out right and not make the same mistakes you do? See, we're not passing down generation knowledge. This is the problem. We're not passing it down to generation of knowledge. And that's what doctors did in the internet and all the other pieces years ago. We have to help people. So the AKA, also known as in DBA. So let's write down AKA DBA, division process. So that division, line 2 is a duck and a sheep. Line 4 is the corporation, not you. What do we get to do? Our name's not on it. We have no intent to do fraud. We have the ability to do what? Protect our assets and go get the goodies. But again, division process, the only way you can never bring the pain home in the first place. My mission since the 80s and start of the 70s was to change the world. If I have corporate 1, I'm going to have a division number 2. All right, number 2 is 100. 100 gets A, B, and C now, division, subdivisions. That's what I did. One thing I happened when I bought my apartment complex in Fullerton, California, 117 units. Everybody was happy. I had a problem. Something was stuck in my head. Something's wrong. I couldn't figure it out. About 2 o'clock, or about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, damn. I have 117 people that can slip, fall, and sue me and screw me up. So I had the division process. I made them sign a new lease and separate the leases per each unit, separate liability. Then I offered them to be the bank. Would you like to own your unit? That's why I created the assignment of mortgage. I became the bank. See, that's the line of defense. All right, you might want me to dissect your business a little bit. That SS4, it was designed universal, all right, for what? Your name, entity, or division, or even your name personally. It's simple. We get to play the game to win. I like the fact it's banking and credit purposes again and again per entity. So when I build credit and I daisy chain it, I don't ask for separate billing yet until I want a separate billing process. That takes 100,000, makes it $1 million. That's kind of fun too. The ability to play the game. So think today, please. A division, when we created the modifications many times over the years, it was very simple. What did that allow us to do? First file, renewal file would change. Let's say you have an old DBA view, sole proprietor, something I don't like. You do a statement of abandonment, you would connect it here on line 2. You can add another name to line 2 as well. That's how we designed it. Every division can get a certificate of ownership. That's like when we do a project, you get a certificate of ownership. You own a piece. No one can screw you out of money. Sorry, it's just true. I watch too many people have friends and family take advantage of them. We don't want that to happen to you. Again, I don't want your money if you want to go to the escrow. You give it to escrow. I never want that money. A DBA was born. Self-reporting made sense too. The ultimate goal. We have the ability to play the game to win. I want to win, don't you? So if we play this game and file it correctly, self-reporting, that made sense. House and car only. So the division had 3 babies. You have babies, they all credit files too. It's in the corporation. It's a legal person. What do we get to do? So nonprofit 501c3 exemption gets to play the game and win. It's ran by members of certificates again and again. Working in conjunction. Get that in your head. From there, you're going to give a certificate of compliance. Years ago, they had this thing on the TV saying, save the wells, donate money to save the wells. Oh, goody. Unfortunately, they didn't have a 501c3 exemption. Everybody who donated got ripped off. They couldn't write off on their taxes. So you have to be on the charitable trust list, period. Once they changed the laws and they quit killing whales for, for dog food and cat food, they actually migrated, solved their own problem. Certificate of compliance. You're going to get the 1023. You're going to have some questions. You might want me to help you with that, 1023. You might want a cheat sheet. You want to check your checklist. Make sure you have the Millionaires Founders Kit today. Again, we continue to make sure you understand how to play short form, long form. Again, they work in conjunction, and we get to do what? Pay tax or buy a Lamborghini, spaceship, or have a nonprofit. Dun & Bradstreet, you'll need that as well. See, nonprofit is going to build credit just like the profit corporation does. You're going to get a DUNS number. You're going to build supply and vendor credit. You're going to get an exemption and have some fun. When I got hired to actually do a fast track program years ago, here's some internal documents back then. Projection of sales up to 200,000. 1 to 5 employees, ER 7. Our goal is to get a prompt to 100 score. There's the goal. Think right now, Dun & Bradstreet is going to get the Dun & Bradstreet to the charter number. You have 1 Dun & Bradstreet period for your empire. That's all. Per corporation, by the way. You're going to make a list of the Dun & Bradstreet credit. In other words, when we take the stack here, we have our division credit, we have our personal credit, we have our Dun & Bradstreet. You color code it. And that's the ultimate goal for all of us. So supply and vendor credit is very important to me. Profit and nonprofit, of course. All right, the nonprofit exemption, HUD, 203K. Okay, look at 203K. Yes, we can look at DRC loans, that's okay. I don't like SBA loans if they tie up your personal real estate because I think it's stupid. Anybody who does that to tie up their home, no thank you. I didn't have one as a kid. So it really pisses me off when you bring the pain home personally because I didn't have what you got. But again, that's up to you. Your stationery, this stationery will show all your pieces. Your divisions, who's part of the board, all the goodies. You're going to give them that projection and show how to get money. You're going to register your nonprofit at the Chamber of Commerce. You're going to let everybody know what you're trying to do. A nonprofit membership too. We play. Now in your nonprofit books, you have letters that are samples for you. You don't, you put them on your stationery, please. Don't just rip them out of the book. Never pay tax or don't pay tax, offset taxes. How about dealerships like PLS Dodge I worked with years ago? From their manufacturers and clothes like Clothes Time, what we did years ago as well, got all the clothes delivered for the thrift store. That was nice, all the extra clothes. From their building, I got the landlord to give me free buildings because why? They offset their taxes because it's full market value. So in other words, a building they could not lease. How about HUD? We have basically programs in how to get money from other nonprofits to profits. So if we play the game, there's a letter for you can write for everything you're trying to do. It's in your book. That's the ultimate goal. Nonprofit, certificate of compliance. All right. You're going to have a name tag, hopefully for your employees. I don't want them to kind of rip you off, sorry to say, but I've watched that too many times too. The ultimate goal is to help you every step of the way and never bring the pain home. Now, I would tell you to have a mission and ethics statement under nonprofit. It's hard sometimes to do the right thing when it costs you money, but it's better that way anyway. And I want you to understand how to play that game. Nonprofit has a checklist. It's in your nonprofit book in the Millionaires Founders Kit too. Again, that's a 1023 501c3 exemption. Okay, make sure you download it today, short or long form online. The ability to play. If you need a cheat sheet, you let us know and we'll probably send you a copy of that too. And make sure you have that policy and procedure manual. You don't have to say you have one, don't have one. Download one. I did one for IBM a long time ago. It's online. Simple. Policies and procedure manual. Answer the questions. Because what you're going to realize, they want to make sure you have it all set up. You can't just say, I want to do it. No, you want to actually do it. Employees information, work hours again, dress code, all the goals, thing about drugs, and you name it. So that's what you got to do with a nonprofit. Have that book for you too. Have them employees in the future in a nonprofit or profit, have them sign they read the book. Make them read every page and initial it. Because you might have someone who says, oh, I just signed it because they told me to. The reality is, unfortunately, 80% of your employees suck. There'll always be lousy employees, 80%. 20% are great. I have the 20%. I keep the 20%. That's why it makes sense. Good ones, great ones, and that's the goal. Get the cheat sheet if you need it as well. We'll help you every step of the way. That's the ultimate goal, to have fun and play the game to win. So what do? Nonprofit status. So think today, if you like me, please do me a Google review. All right, that's the least you can do, please. That's simple. I like to do that because I got those 13 turds I had to sue before, and they lie through their teeth. I'll help anybody. But if you screw up my program, don't blame me, please, like that guy did. It's ridiculous. I don't like people screw up. I used to have this website that said, bademployeesucks.com. They didn't like that. Well, it's simple. I had one for a bad customer. Let's tell the world how bad they are. Now we get to sue them. Let's tell the truth. People think they can hide behind the internet. No, they can't do it anymore. Please do a review if you like what you hear today. But again, if you don't, then you don't appreciate me at all. Okay. Get up every day an hour earlier. Find your me time. That's how it works. Keep in mind, you can partner with me. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Not everybody's cut for that. How about if I do all the work for you and just create $5,000 to $10,000 a month auto income for you? I build your corporate divisions for you, and you sit back and just receive money. Will that be okay? That's why we call it you do, we do, I do. I don't want any excuse for any of you. So again, like Linda, she turned that to 27 million. Why don't you? Same thing you get to do. Shaq's a puppet master. Okay? He doesn't make pretzels and pizzas and donuts. Warren Buffett's a puppet master. He stepped down because he had a birthday. That's what was in the bylaws. He tells everybody what to do anyway. That's his goal. But again, this is 1,013 divisions. I like boring and steady. I hope you took a picture of that earlier today and laminated in color, put on your refrigerator, your desk at work, and your screensaver. That's your goal. It should be since day one. I don't know why you never did it. Your line 2 is going to be basically 4A. My line 4 is going to be there, and an A, B, and a C. You partner up with about 3 people more besides you and me. What does this do? It allows us to put money in an escrow and you own a piece of something. Is it better to get $5,000 a month or nothing? Right now you're getting nothing because you haven't played my way yet. You might want to play my way to get an income. Add to the income, replace income maybe, or enhance it. Again, that's the ultimate goal for all of you. Is it easy? Hell no. I had one client that took almost 4 years. Why? Because he kept going up down his credit. Stop it. Stop the bouncing ball. I told you how to play the game. But now he's got $62,000 a month coming in. Ray, I'm happy now. His wife wanted to kill him a couple times. He was lucky she didn't. So if you want to partner with me, it's $20,000 to get $200,000 credit and goodies. No problem today. Work it out with Chris and find a way. From there, if you just want the $10,000 to partner with me every 3 weeks, we're on the phone. We can do that too. A blueprint call today, instead of the $9.99, if you did it right away, it's $500. That's it. If not, it's $9.99 on Monday. There you go. If you did that today, you're going to get a blueprint call. I like to analyze you too. If all you want is a 10-minute call, $500, I'll analyze you right away, get on that phone and tell you what to do next. See, I don't want you to think, sorry. I just want you to do what I tell you to do. Your way didn't work. I think your way sucks. So I'm just telling you what it is. I don't want you to think. I'm going to blueprint you, size it up, and tell you what to do every step of the way. You have basically, we have phone calls, we have blueprint calls, we have coaching. It's like anything else. A normal call by itself is $3.99 for 15 minutes. There you go. You decide what you want to do today. If you want a mini coaching, it's very simple. It's $19.99. There you go for a mini coaching program. One blueprint, one call, and all the stuff what we do for 90 days. If you want basically 6 weeks, we're going to give you $25,000 of credit. And all the pieces in the levels 1, 2, and 3, and it's $4,000. we play. If you want me to coach your business, no problem at all. We're going to do a 3 months coaching process, or 6 months, or a year. What are we going to do? Simple. All right, 3 months basically by itself, coaching your business is $5,000. You get 50,000 credit with it. So I give you 5 times your money back. If you did 6 months, no problem. It's 10 grand and you get 100,000 of credit, 10 times your money back again. If you did 12 months, it's 20 grand anyway, just coaching for your business, 200,000 of credit. Then you get 10 times your money back anyway. There you go. See, the goal, we want to take away the excuses. No matter what we do, profit and nonprofit, keep in mind, all right, down the road, we want to get the blueprint loan. I want the bigger loan for the ones who want to go with the bigger apartment complex. But again, they offer 99 cards. I think that's crazy. I only want 18 in the beginning. But again, if you have 100,000 in and out of your bank account, you're good in 30 transactions. If not, when you actually hire me to do it with you, we partner to do that project too. I usually charge $5,000 to do that. But then I basically charge you 10% on the card I get you, but I don't charge that until we close an escrow. I can't set you up for a debt you can't afford to pay. So again, what do? All right, David got 240, but David got 3 of these at Chase Bank and 2 at American Express and even Stellar Bank. David's doing 18 million this year. Carrie's doing about 18 million, and about 16.4 this year. But again, what do? They took that money and put it into what? Franchise. So if you want to blueprint loan working with me in a division of your corp under my corp, today it's discounted to $2,000 setup fee. If you want to fast track it, and you get a second one, is $2,000 in setup fee as well. That is good today, not on Monday. Again, that's the ultimate goal. If it's a Zell, now. Or you text Chris, you want to play that game too. Let's keep in mind, I want you to help me help other people. I want to make sure you understand you can make up to 10% on any initial sell in the beginning. That's the goal. You just get them to register, and you register people you want. Get them to a class. If they buy, system will pick up, that's your referral. And we'll Zell you some money. That's on the initial sell, not on all the other things. So I had a client the other day, well, I want things on every sell they ever make. If I sell it, you don't get money on that. You didn't sell it. You sell it, bring it to me. Sold, ready to go, no problem. But don't ask for a commission you didn't earn. We're going to look behind that curtain every step of the way. Remember, there's 20,000 rules and tools for a billionaire. That's how many there are. For me, God gave me a gift. I believe he gave me a gift that I learned to listen. I didn't get a family, got to get out of what I call hell. Very simple. All right, use and abuse as a kid kind of sucks as well. So I challenged God a lot. I had to figure things out for myself. But again, at the end of the day, I do my best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes all the time. So I tell you today, I'd text Chris right away. We're going to take about a 10-minute break before we start level 1 today. You have the ability to play the game to win if you choose to win. But to me, it's always been a game. I want to win the game. See, what I did years ago is I became a chess master at 13 years old. Nobody would play with me. That was fun. But I realized it's a game when we play, let's say we play backgammon, chess, checkers, whatever it might be, we're here trying to win the game. Business is the same thing. Let's win that game of business. So again, if I was you, I'd be texting Chris now, 951-386-5045, and ask him some questions and see if he can help you too. We're going to be back here ready for level 1. During that time, I think you should tell all your friends and family, give them the link, or let us send it to them too, and get into level 1 today. It's very simple. I'll be back. Remember, do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.